Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Let's kick this party off right. Let's do it the right way. Hey, come on. Put them hands together. Welcome to Alyx's world. A safe space for wrestling fans like you. It's a celebration. It's the end of the Thunderdome era. Come on. Like the video. Subscribe. Come on. Hey, come on. Hey. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, it feels good. It feels really good to be done with what is easily the worst era in professional wrestling. It feels good to finally bring back the fans, finally bring some life back to these shows. So one more time, let's say goodbye to one of the worst eras in wrestling. I want to see y'all clap. Put them hands together. Wherever you are. All around the world. In the live chat. In Switzerland. In Mexico. In Canada. My brothers across the seas. Come on. It's a celebration. Hey. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Hey. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Just Alyx Central. Also give me a follow on Instagram, email, donations, super chat, all of that. Thank you all for being here. Let's celebrate this all night long. But first off, we gotta pay some bills. Let's get to that sponsorship. Today's video is sponsored by Amazon Music Unlimited, featuring 70 million songs and thousands of expert playlists. With Amazon Music Unlimited, you can listen to any song, anytime, anywhere, on all your devices. Smartphone, tablet, PC, Fire TV, and even Amazon Echo. Today, if you sign up using the link getamazonmusic.com/Alyx, you'll get a 90-day free trial that you can cancel at any time. Following that, you'll be paying a small $7.99 that includes no ads and no interruptions. Take advantage of this opportunity today using getamazonmusic.com/Alyx in the description below. Alright, y'all, let's do some shout outs here and play some super chats before we get into the celebration a little bit more.
Hey Alyx, how are you doing tonight? Will you go to SmackDown at your hometown Houston, Texas this Friday? Where are you going to seat at Houston, Texas?
I have no idea. I still don't know if I'm going. Honestly, with it being this close, I'm probably not. I'm just not feeling it. I'm really not. Don't really feel like going. Unless I hear that a certain last kicker's showing up, then yeah, I'm there. But until then, nah, I'm alright. I think I can skip out on this one. I'm not feeling it. I see y'all all across the world. Oh, y'all like that music? Okay, let's bring it back. Real quick, I'll put it in the background while I do some shout outs here. I don't mind playing that. Alright, who's here? Who came to the party? How many of y'all here to party tonight? Of course, we gotta show some love to the host. That would be me. But then we have the assistants. We got the man who brought the beer, Firestar Hart. We got the gamer, the guy that set up the games, the ping pong man, Elias Ademi. We got the DJ himself, Ultra Shadow 97. And I hope you brought your ladies with you. If you didn't, that's alright. We got ladies all across it. We got the ladies sitting in the corner. All shapes and sizes. All types for you men out there. Cause today, it's a good night. Who showed up to the party today? We got Taryn Jones, Jonathan Haley, Casey Morgan, Kanye Jackson, Ray Perkins, JoJo, John Beal II, Malik Hiltz, Killer Trap, Noxtaru Blaze. We got Rip Rosar. Is it Rick Rosar? Rick Rosar. We got New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, Ghoul World Order, Cookie Kid on fire. What's up, Cookie Kid? Welcome to the party. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. We got one of the memberships. Our boy Dennis King in the house. What's up, Mr. Dennis King? Jet the Hawk, Devin Caliboy, Quentin Gilbert, Midnight Joker, Janelle Jackson, Isaiah Sanchez. I see y'all partying. Tokyo. Man, this is fun. This is really fun. Come on in, guys. Let's do a couple more. Super Blue. Love break good times, come on. Woo! There it is. Anthony White, Orlando Sabio, and last but not least, let's give it to Goras. Nah, let's give it to Chase5677, because I'm pretty sure I botched that last name. Hey, if I don't see your name, it's not because I hate you. It's a celebration. We made it. We made it past the Thunderdome. Goodbye. And so long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, say I do. You know what I mean. Guys, I am so happy to finally be done with this bullshit. Look, I'll give them credit. WWE did their best. They did what they had to do to survive the pandemic. And for that very reason, they deserve some credit. Just a little bit. At first, the Thunderdome was fine. It was cool. It's a lot better than the goddamn warehouse. The CWC. So much better. Honestly, I think that's what's hurting NXT right now. It's just the CWC isn't very appealing. Get your asses back in Full Sail. That's where you deserve to be. And it sure as hell wasn't appealing for Raw or SmackDown. That's why Roman Reigns said, I ain't gonna be appearing in no goddamn warehouse. I'm above that bullshit. I'm above it. You know what I mean? Roman said, I'll show up, but you better put me in a fucking arena. And so they said, alright, here's the Thunderdome. You know, in concept, it was nice for like a short period of time. Then it just turned into Vince's little playground. It just got way out of hand with the cinematics, the craziness with the Fiend and Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss, the magic, the dark ooze, freaking slime with Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman. Oh, all of this bullshit. It was just garbage. And you just couldn't get invested in anything because point blank, the crowd wasn't there. Yes, they were there. I guess so with the screens and stuff, but you didn't hear them because they were piping in crowd noises. They were controlling how they acted, and if you didn't act how they want you to act, they kicked you. Well, that all dies. That all dies as of today because we're going back to the fans starting this Friday, and I can't wait. Friday is the beginning of the return for fans, as well as WWE getting a wake-up call. The one thing I am so glad to be done with when it comes to this Thunderdome thing
Alyx not been here in a while. I took a break.
Welcome back, Diego. Forgot to pause super chats. That's on me. Sorry about that, y'all. I'll get back to them in just a second. There's a couple of things, actually, that I'm so glad to be done with. I am so glad to be done with piped-in crowd noises. Honestly, I say that like they're not going to do that with the live audiences. You know what I mean? It just feels like that's something Vince is going to continue to do no matter what. I have a feeling we're going to be using those buttons on piped-in crowd noises for the Money in the Bank show, because I still think Drew McIntyre is winning that briefcase. I still think that's happening. I know a lot of people are saying, but then the hinder of the gender is going to stop Drew. Yeah, right. It's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Unfortunately. As of right now, Drew McIntyre is the favorite to win Money in the Bank. Not Seth Rollins, not Big E, not Matt Riddle. Although, if it was up to me, I would go with Big E. Might as well. But nah, it's sorry. It ain't happening. It's not happening the way you think it's gonna happen. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Regardless, I'm gonna be happy to get some sense of normalcy. Not with the piped-in crowd noises, because that shit got way too ridiculous. You're gonna get the actual crowds giving you legitimate reactions. And Vince, as always, you know, he's gonna have to face reality when he sees that these shows are just not doing it no more. You can't hide with the Thunderdome. You won't be able to hide. When you put this crap in front of the fans, they are going to rip it to shreds. They are going to shit on Nikki Ash. I'm sorry, Super Nikki. I gave it a shot. Within 3 weeks, I'm just like, yeah, this is goddamn stupid. This isn't gonna go over very well. They're gonna crap on her. They're gonna crap all over her. I'm a little bit concerned about Alexa Bliss. I don't know if that's gonna get over as much as we think it will, but I don't know. It didn't really get a strong reaction at WrestleMania. Well, it did, but then they pinned the Fiend, and then people got pissed off because of that. So, there are certain people I think will be all right, but for the most part, yeah, we're in for a rude awakening. There's a reason why I haven't bought my ticket for SmackDown yet. As much as I think Roman Reigns is awesome, there isn't much really that's drawing me to buy a ticket. I think the show on Friday is gonna be good in a sense. It's gonna be good from the perspective of it's the first show back for fans, and they just want to be in front of a wrestling crowd again. And for that very reason, if we get to the day of and I'm feeling it, I might just go ahead and go. I just might go. It's cheap. I'm seeing that the ticket prices they actually did drop a little bit. I think I can get in for like $45, so I might go ahead and go. We'll see. I mean, they're not great seats, but they're seats. We'll see. We'll see how well things look, how things turn out. I'm supposed to be budgeting my money anyways. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday week. So all your donations, we'll see what we can do with them. If you're somebody that's just like, yo, hey, I think you should go, I'll go. Now, what I liked about, I should tell you guys this story too. The last time I went to an event was the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble in Houston. That's 2020. That's the last pay-per-view event before things shut down. Was it the last pay-per-view event before things shut down, or was that Chamber? Okay, it was the last Big Four event before things shut down. What made that cool was that a fan got me a ticket. They actually got me a ticket. Maybe that's what could... Hey, if you're someone that watches me and you're going to be there this Friday, you want to buy me a ticket? I would sorely appreciate it. I would definitely... If you buy me a ticket, I'm definitely going to go. Not saying you have to, but if someone was to offer me a ticket, I'm not going to turn it down. last time someone bought me a ticket to the Royal Rumble, I didn't ask for it. It just did. So you want to offer me a ticket? Just contact me. Email me. Contact me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever the hell. Let me know. So I'm very curious to know what y'all gonna miss about the Thunderdome. Talk to me. Live chat. Give me something that you're gonna miss. Psych. I'm not going to the live chat. Y'all not gonna miss shit. All y'all glad. We was just celebrating. And you know what? I think it's appropriate that this era, this horrendous era, and by the way, I mean it when I said this was the worst era in wrestling. This era, the pandemic era, was horrendous for WWE. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started with the goddamn shows inside the CWC, which then brought about Retribution, and then Elimination Chamber. Extreme Rules, where people got their eyes plucked out and bullshit. And then that swap match with Braun Strowman and The Fiend. Oh my god. That was horrendous. But Retribution, oh. Started off with the entire NXT roster, then went down to 5 people. It didn't go nowhere. It didn't do anything. They gave that thing like months of build. WWE versus Antifa, apparently. And then they buried them. Almost immediately they buried them. It was embarrassing. Hilariously embarrassing. I'm surprised Mustafa Ali... When does Mustafa Ali's contract expire? It's definitely gonna be his last. Whenever it expires, he ain't signing back here. He's done. You get to see all these people buried. They get to finally see how horrible things appeal to the masses, which is one thing I'm glad we'll be able to see finally when we get back in front of crowds. Oh, I can't forget about the Hurt Business. That still pisses me off. That still, to this day, that pisses me off. How the fuck do you break up such an awesome group? I do not understand it. I don't get it, y'all. I really don't get it. Let me get some of your thoughts. I see some super chats here, so let me play some of these super chats and we'll go from there.
Deuces to the Thunderdome news was a real one, but like the man that can't be seen said, your time is up. Tears of joy, wrestling fans. We outside, tears of joy, fire, fire, fire.
We outside, tears of joy, fire, fire, fire. I love it. Man. He says it's been a real one. Has it been a real one? Kind of want to forget this era even existed. You know what I mean?
I took a break from WAY for the first time. It was hard because I saw it every Monday straight since a kid. I'm gonna give it a chance.
Alright, welcome back. You should start slow by just watching my reviews. And then slowly integrating yourself back into it, because this thing is nutty. It's nutty, nutty, nutty. Nutty Professor Nutty. Not for the weak at heart.
I hope this isn't happening, but in the main event segment they teased a split between MVP and Lashley.
I hope not. We'll talk about that in just a second. I am gonna review Raw review. I suppose I'm gonna talk about it. But yeah, I'm just glad this is over with. So why don't we just put a little ribbon on this shit box? Let's just go ahead and close this chapter of our wrestling fandom with this review of what was easily a horrible. I was following the show on social media. I was like, are they trying to beat their horrendous show last week? I can tell they had some good moments. I think the main event segment came off pretty well. I was a little worried that they had split up Lashley and MVP. I was like, oh hell no. Turned it on, watched it, and went, oh okay. I don't see why we set it up the way we did, but okay. But all right, let's go ahead and talk about this episode of Raw. I didn't even watch it, so I'm just gonna read the recap and just commentate on what I read. Okay. So I already knew we were in trouble when I saw the first match and the outcome of that first match. Oh crap, y'all. I almost forgot about something. Nope, we're gonna fix that right now. I'm happy I saw that. I should have actually got this ready, but I didn't, so this is on me. Let's talk about it really quickly. Paul Orndorff. Mr. Wonderful. Paul Orndorff passed away today. This is one of those wrestlers who, again, he was before my time. This was a wrestler back in the day of the Hogans, of the Macho Mans, of the Andre the Giants, of the Jake the Snake Roberts, of the Hart Foundations, of Axe and Smash, of the Road Warriors, the Ultimate Warrior, the Honky Tonk Man, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, the Four Horsemen, the Fabulous Freebirds, Roddy Piper. You get the idea. It was that generation that this guy came from. And when you talk about the golden era, when you talk about the pillars of wrestling during that time, during a time when people still believed wrestling was somewhat real. I'm not going to say they always thought it was real. I'm pretty sure even back then some of them knew it was fake, but this was still around the point where they had about 30 million people watching wrestling. He was a pillar. Paul Orndorff was a legitimate badass. He had the look of a Adonis, of a Greek god, if you will. He carried himself like one too. And I think he was Hogan's first feud in WWF. I'm pretty sure about that. This was Hogan's first feud. If I can, again, I don't know much about him personally. I haven't followed his career enough to give you a full, a rehash of his history. I'm gonna be one of those people that tell you to go watch Good Mic Work, go watch OTRS Central, go watch Solid Monster, because they'll do it better. But I will say this, I do have a story about Paul Orndorff. My stepdad used to work at the whatever building they used to host wrestling down here in Houston. And I can remember him telling me about Paul Orndorff. And I think there was one particular year, I forgot when exactly it was, but he was fighting one of the Von Erichs. Don't ask me which one, but it was one of the Von Erichs. It was here in Houston. And I can remember him telling me good stories about, man, Paul Orndorff, man, I wanted to see him get his ass kicked and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, he definitely had his fans. He definitely formed connections with the audience. And when the news hit about his passing, literally everybody was just like, God damn, that's a tough one. So, yeah. This is pretty sad. I saw some pictures of him before he passed away. He did not look good. He was not in any good shape. I'm not going to show you the pictures. It's on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and check out my post of Paul Orndorff. He didn't look good. He didn't look good at all. So quite frankly, I'm going to be honest with you. It's probably good that he's resting in peace now, because he looked like he was living a very miserable existence. And that's the price of being a wrestler. Died at the age of 71. I'm telling y'all, like, appreciate these people while they're here. You do not know how long they will be around, because this wrestling life is horrible. It's horrible on everybody, on the people wrestling, on the people running the shows. It's just a horrible, horrific business. But yeah, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Now, I really do want to get back to this review, but I had to talk about that. I was not going to, I refused to do this review without at least giving you my thoughts on Paul Orndorff. It wasn't a lot. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I am this guru about Mr. Orndorff. But just wanted to say a couple words about him. Rest in peace to one of the all-time greats. All right. Now, getting back to the Thunderdome's final show. As I told you, I remember the opening segment. They had Bobby Lashley versus Xavier Woods, and guess what? Xavier Woods beat him clean with an inside cradle, but no interference, no distraction. Bobby Lashley lost clean to Xavier Woods. Under no circumstances is that okay. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to say, well, it helps up the ending of the show where he came out all pissed off. Okay, but you had your champion get pinned by Xavier Woods. I don't understand, like, why you would do that. And then say, well, it's because he was around these women. He was around these women and partying. He got soft. Oh, that was so stupid. It was just a bad decision overall. And I don't care what they tried to do to justify it. That was just a horrible, terrible booking decision. Again, I really enjoyed that ending segment. I'll even talk about that right now. I did like seeing Bobby Lashley go out there in the MVP lounge, MVPs with the women. They're all like, come on out, Bobby. He comes out distraught, upset, tells the women to get the fuck out of there, starts wrecking the place, starts wrecking MVP's lounge, and then tells Kofi, I'm coming for that ass this Sunday. And it came off pretty well, in my opinion. I'm a little worried that they're splitting up MVP. They're splitting up MVP and Lashley. Hopefully they don't do that. Please. It came off well, though. It did. I fear for Kofi this Sunday. I think we're going to get another 8-second match. And then Kofi's going to go back to clapping and smiling. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I personally would love for Lashley to, go back to being a dominant monster. I really do hate what they did to him. They nerfed him way too much these past few months. Him having to cheat to beat McIntyre, him losing to Xavier Woods, barely being able to beat Kofi Kingston. I don't like that. He should be dominating all of them. He should. Especially if he's going to fight Ponytail Brock Lesnar. Yeah, that's another piece of news y'all didn't know about. There was a sighting of Brock Lesnar, actually, today. I think this was today. Everybody lost their minds when they saw this, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. This is exactly what it looks like. I'm not kidding you. This is indeed Brock Lesnar. So we're going to go ahead and go to the interweb. Not internet, but interweb. We're going to go to the Twitter, not Twitter, but Twitter, and we're going to pull up Ponytail Brock Lesnar. Yes, that is Brock Lesnar. That is the first sighting of Brock Lesnar, basically, since the pandemic, since WrestleMania 36, since the pandemic started. Yeah, that's Brock for you. Look at him, just chilling. Look at that big ass red meat. Chilling, living his best life. Ain't trying to bother nobody. So, If Bobby Lashley gonna beat that guy, Ponytail Brock Lesnar, he's gonna have to bring it. He gonna have to bring it. So at the very least, as much as I hated him losing to Xavier Woods the way that he did, even if it is a roll up, that was dumb. Hopefully he starts coming back and becomes a monster, and yeah, he's gonna destroy Kofi Kingston. And hopefully he destroys Xavier Woods as well. I hope it's a straight massacre with those two. It should be. It better be. It better. And better be. Better be. Alrighty. So, the rest of the show. Getting on with the rest of the show here. Y'all give me your thoughts on Ponytail Brock Lesnar. Pretty sure y'all got a lot to say. Looking forward to reading those comments. Yeah, it didn't get any better after that. It was probably just as bad, so do me a favor to help me get through this, because it looks horrendous. I'm looking at it right now, the script of what happened on Raw, the recap notes. Please like this video. So the goal this time, we've been doing very good with setting goals. My last few streams, I say 100, and you guys get 100. I think actually these past two, I say 150, and y'all hit 200. So for this stream, since it's a celebration, 250. The goal for this is 250 likes. 250 likes. That's the goal. That's the goal. Let me go ahead and play this super chat, and then we'll get to the rest of the review.
Do you think Brock Lesnar will show up at Money in the Bank after Bobby Lashley destroys Kofi in almost 10 minutes match?
He'll probably beat Kofi in probably 10 seconds, honestly. And he needs to go ahead and destroy Kofi. Like, that just feels like the right thing to do, unfortunately. But do I think Lesnar will show up? I hope he does. Yeah, let's get that ball rolling. Let's get that ball rolling immediately, please. Don't waste time on that. What happened next? Okay, it says here, back from commercial. We get a recap of what we just saw, because Raw is 3 hours long. Thanks. MVP is interviewed backstage. He admits that Bobby Lashley has left the building, but it's not a big deal. He just had to go blow out some steam. He'll be back later on for the VIP lounge in the main event, and we already talked about what happened there. A recap of Jinder Mahal and his goons, Shanky and Veer. Shanky. Is that Indoseer? Yeah, Indoseer. Beating McIntyre down and stealing his sword. His sword! The teeth of the Loch Ness Monster. I wonder if he had another promo like that. Did he have another promo like that? If he did, we're going to listen to it. We're going to listen to it. Alexa Bliss is in her playground backstage. She introduces... okay. She introduces Eva Marie and Doudrop and giggles a little about how fun Doudrop is to say. Okay. Eve cuts Doudrop off and says her time back on Raw has been evolutionary. And Bliss says she's asked Doudrop and not her. Surprise bonus. And I called her a surprise bonus. Eva isn't happy about that and claims to be the star of the show and storms off. So we're just gonna walk up to Alexa Bliss like she's just okay with them being in her presence? Jesus flipping Christ. That is bad. That is bad. I hate that. How do they just walk up? They are literally talking to a witch, because Alexa Bliss is a witch. How y'all just gonna go sit next to her and be like, all right, not a big deal, not a big deal? I'm just like, that's so stupid. I don't understand that. Like, if she is a witch and she's scary, y'all need to sell it like it is, you know? All right. Jinder Mahal and his boys make their entrance. Jinder Mahal's in the ring and the microphone. Oh, they gave Jinder a microphone. Jesus Christ. He says maybe he acted too hasty taking Drew's sword away from him, and he knows he's going to have had trouble eating and drinking and training without his sword, and he wants him to come here, man to man, so he can apologize, shake his hand, and return the sword. Drew appears on the Tron and calls Jinder a liar and tells him to cut the crap and get to the point. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. Drew commences to destroy his motorcycle. I see. So they basically gave Jinder Mahal a motorcycle so Drew can destroy it. Riveting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. They're fighting over swords and motorcycles. God, it's good shit, ain't it? It's good shit, ain't it? Matt Riddle rolls up on Nikki Ash. I hate that name. Just call her Super Nikki. Seriously, call her Super Nikki. It just fits better, and you can put it on a t-shirt. Super Nikki. He talks to her in Gorilla and asks why she doesn't just fly up and pluck the briefcase down at Money in the Bank. Oh my fucking god. Did I just read that right? Why doesn't she fly up and pluck the briefcase down at Money in the Bank? Nikki points out that she's not actually a superhero yet and leaves to make her entrance after Riddle rambles some nonsense about being an astronaut. Oh my fucking god. Please tell me that's gonna stop when the audience comes back. No, it won't. Fatal 4-way. Nikki, Ash, catch 'em all. Naomi, Asuka, and Alexa Bliss. I'm still pissed off at the people that ran off Naomi off of Twitter. They trolled her, bullied her, and blamed her for Jimmy's 4th DUI, and they ran her off Twitter because they're fucking assholes. I hate them. But yeah, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Naomi, Nikki Ash had a fatal 4-way, and Nikki Ash pins Asuka with a victory roll. This show is gonna get so much heat next Monday. I cannot wait for Dallas to rip this show a new one. I cannot wait. Viking Reyes promo talking about AJ Styles. No one gives a fuck. Says here AJ Styles versus Ivar. Ivar beats AJ Styles with a bonsai drop. And then Omos versus Eric. Omos wins with a pinfall after hitting a choke bomb. So Omos is big, so of course he wins. AJ is small, so of course he loses. New Day run into Lucha House Party backstage. They chat before LHP leave, and an interview rolls up. Kofi Kingston puts Xavier Woods over by beating Bobby Lashley tonight. For beating Bobby Lashley tonight. And Xavier Woods says Kofi's gonna win. It's going to keep these wins rolling and get the title back. We get a video package about the history of Money in the Bank. Backstage, Sheamus is beating Humberto Carrillo. Oh, and he takes swings at the road agents who show up to break the fight. Okay. What? Sorry. Ugh. What was I talking about? Oh, says here, Sheamus took on Humberto Carrillo, and Sheamus wins by pinfall with a bro kick. Post-match, Sheamus puts boots to Carrillo and threatens to break his nose. Damian Priest makes the save. Damian Priest and Sheamus. I actually like that though. Fuck it, give him the belt. Give Damian Priest the United States Championship. You might as well. Oh, and then we what's this? John Morrison versus Ricochet Falls Count Anywhere match. Huh. No complaints here about this. I haven't even seen it. I might have to go and watch it actually. Was it good? It looks like it was good. I did see one of the tweets show a freaking nasty neck breaker on the apron, which probably should paralyze Ricochet, but It is what it is. Apparently they did a goddamn 450 off the barricade and then a splash through the ladder. Crossbody through the damn ladder. Yeah, I might have to go back and watch this. This looks good. I'm not even gonna lie. This really does look good. So I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Y'all let me know. Let's play some super chats and then we'll continue.
Lesnar sort of looks like a blonde version of Akuma from Street Fighter.
I see the resemblance. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Nah, I'm just joking. Nah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Got some more super chats here. Celebration, celebrate.
It really looks like we're moving to McIntyre versus Mahal. Tears of joy, tears of joy.
That's all I gotta say. Nothing else really to add to that. Just nothing else.
Haven't watched Raw for about 3 months. Doesn't seem like I've missed nothing important, lol.
Well, welcome back anyways. Alright. Hey, I'm close to 100 likes. I'm at 92 likes right now. Like the video, get me to again, the goal is 250. 250 likes. 250. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Alright. Okay, what's next here? It says... What the hell? What's this? It says Natalya and Tamina are hanging out backstage when an interview rolls up. Natty says she's a standard bearer in WWE. Natty's a great wrestler, but she's a joke in WWE, and we all know it. Sorry, Natty. I love you, but it's true. You are a joke in WWE, and you might be that for the rest of your life. She has plans to hold all main roster titles at once. Tamina gets distracted by Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, who are laughing and carrying on in the next room. So I'm assuming Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose are now heels. Okay. Mandy says she doesn't love Nate Hart's Natalya's chances of winning Money in the Bank and beating Rhea Ripley tonight, and Dana doesn't like the odds of them retaining the tag titles. Tamina says she loves the idea of kicking their teeth down their throat, and then she subs Dana Brooke. Ooh, spicy! Jesus Christ. Oh, is this the interview? Oh wait, okay. It says Drew McIntyre is interviewed backstage, and he has no history lesson. This one's about Icarus. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Oh, you know what time it is. I gotta listen to it. I gotta hear it. McIntyre, my man. You got another crazy story for us? Come on. Icarus. Come on now. This is great. This is great. Come on. Is this it? Oh, this is it. This is Icarus. I'm gonna play it. We're gonna listen to it. This is gonna be great. I can't wait for it. Oh, come on. It's a freaking ad. Go away. Let me hear my folk story. It was a cold winter's night. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at Drew. My boy Drew said, oh, you know what's about to happen. He's already staring off in the distance. He's about to tell you it was a cold winter's night. I can't wait for it.
Drew, now that your family sword is in fact still safe, how are you managing to focus on the Money in the Bank ladder match? You know, I'm not gonna break my hand just yet, patting myself on the back for foiling Jinder's plan. I got bigger things to worry about. The Money in the Bank ladder match, this might literally be my last opportunity to reach the top of the mountain. Remember the story of Icarus?
Here we go!
Greek kid, flew too close to the sun. What you think of me is Tricky Icky. The Money in the Bank briefcase is the sun. And I'll be flying full speed, like the 6'5" Scottish fire-breathing dragon that I am. But no wings.
Yeah, y'all hear the background noise though? Like the crowd noise is as if a crowd would be cheering for this. Like they really expect fans to be like, God damn, that's a good ass promo. They is out of these gods damn minds if they think this is gonna get over in front of fans. Oh my God, they are going to boo the piss off of Drew. Drew's gonna get booed in front of crowds because they're gonna give him the briefcase too. Oh no. Oh no. Let's keep going.
Want me to wax? No. They're made of 100% grade A Scottish beef, brother. And nothing, absolutely nothing, not ladders, not 7 other individuals, not the freaking sun will stop me from becoming Mr. Money in the Bank.
Okay, that one wasn't as bad. That one wasn't as bad as the Loch Ness Monster. That one was alright. I kind of felt like he half-assed it, honestly. I think he should have gone all the way with it. I wanted full-blown suffering succotash. I say. Rodney Truth environments. I wanted straight Looney Tunes. I wanted straight. That's all, folks. I wanted straight cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He didn't go all the way with it. Well, that's disappointing. Oh man, that's just one of those it's so good it's bad kind of things where it's like, God, this is terrible, but I love it because it's terrible. It is what it is. I'm not tripping. Says here that we got Rhea Ripley backstage. Oh no. Oh, they had Rhea Ripley cut a promo. Why y'all do this to Rhea for? She says Natalya challenged her. She doesn't back down from challenges. So as for Sunday, Charlotte isn't gonna have a crutch to hide behind, and after she beats her, she's gonna give her a reason to need some crutches. Oh my goodness, riveting promo! Natalya ends up getting her ass beat by Rhea Ripley after she hits the riptide. Post-match, Charlotte Flair shows up and chop blocks her before stomping out the back of her knee. Spinning toe hold in the figure 4, dragging her over figure 4 off the apron. Oh wow. Okay, and Charlotte stands tall. Huh. I guess this means Charlotte's not gonna win the match. So I guess we're gonna do Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm not at all upset about that, actually. He tells the assembled ladies they need to make this special so Bobby Lashley knows his life, blah, 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 yada. I don't give a damn, because we just talked about that segment. Says here, Charlotte Flair is working backstage when she was into an interview. She says it's not about the pieces in the game, but rather the player, and everyone's going to realize that it's game over for Rhea Ripley at Money in the Bank. Yeah! Where my sunglasses at? Damn it. I can't find them. I'm too lazy to look for them. I wanted to pull Batista. Hunter, kiss my ass. Yeah! Remember that? Oh, that was dope. I remember that. I remember. Give it to me. Give me what I want. Give it to me. Give me what I want. If you want to play my game, you gotta get in my ringer. I need to bring that back. I'm gonna bring that back. Don't worry. I'm bringing it back one day. And then after that, we got the VIP lounge segment, which I thought was probably the best segment of the entire night. By default. I have to go back and watch that Ricochet and John Morrison match, though. I'm pretty sure that was good. And with that, we're done. It is over. The Thunderdome era comes to an end. Starting this Friday, the fans will return. Once again, I will probably end up going if someone buys me a ticket. If you buy me a ticket, I don't even give them if it's like a bad seat or nothing. Just get me a ticket, I'll probably go. I don't have to worry about paying me or nothing. I'm gonna just go. Buy me a ticket, send it to me over Twitter, my email, justalexisworld@gmail.com, or Facebook, and I'll show up. If you don't buy me a ticket, I'm not going to this. I'm not gonna give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But I can't wait for fans to come back. I cannot wait. That was aggressive. That was aggressive as fuck. For the fans to come back. So, how y'all feel? Is everybody alive? Y'all hungover? Bet some of y'all took some girls to the hotel and put babies in them. To the people still at the party, give me your thoughts. Live chat, talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, so we have a guy named Serial Rapist saying sex. Yeah, I don't condone that. Can y'all block him, please? That's horrendous. That is terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. Moderators, get him, please. Get him. That's just, and see what's going on with me is that the live chat has is backlogged, so I can't catch him. But as soon as I see him, that's just horrendous. What's wrong with y'all, man? Yeah, there it is. Block. That's just terrible, man. That is horrendous. Yeah, and that's not okay, y'all. Don't do that. That's not okay. Don't do doing that stuff like that. Moderators, for real. When you see stuff like that, get them. Get on that. Don't. That's exactly why I have moderators. That right there is just terrible. I don't even want to look at it, man. I'm gonna just let that scroll up, cause. And the thing about jokes like that is I had people who were raped in my circle of friends. That's not funny. You don't joke like that. Like, what kind of sick, twisted bastard are you to do stuff like that? How miserable is your life? You got some issues for you to make an account like that. Yeah, mods, get on that stuff. Get on that stuff, please. Don't let that ever happen again. You know, I'm not saying I'm a little irritated. I'm not mad at the mods. It's not your fault. But be ready for that shit, man. That should not be happening in my live stream. I don't want that happening ever again. As soon as you see it, hop on it. Damn, man. That killed the mood. That killed the mood, man. I was doing good. Wow. That is horrific, man. That is terrible. Why would you do that? Yeah, rest in peace, Mr. Wonderful. Rest in peace. Yeah, Paul Orndorff was a beast. Especially back then. Oof. Again, he was an Adonis. A Greek god, if you will. Y'all were shocked. I see some of your reactions in the live chat. Like, what the fuck? That's Brock Lesnar? Yep. Brock looks young for his age. I think Brock's like 44. How old is Brock Lesnar? Let me look it up. How old is Brock Lesnar? 40. Oh, fine. I got it. 44. He just turned 44 today. Wait, Brock Lesnar's a Cancer? Brock Lesnar is a Cancer. Like me. Interesting. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, my boy Brock Lesnar is 44. He looks good for a 44-year-old. Looks really good. Yeah, Nikki Ash Ketchum. I don't like her. I don't like it. I gave it a shot. It looks stupid. Ethan Parker says I should aim for 300 likes. 300 likes? For a Raw review? Let's not overshoot it. Let's go 250. And if I end up getting 300, awesome. But I think 250 works. That seems fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see here. Drew got a micro. What's this? WWE already made an action figure of Drew in that motorcycle already. Are you serious? What the hell? New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl says it was torture watching Raw. I'm sorry about that. Next time, just let me suffer and then you come to me and just get your recap. You don't have to watch Raw anymore. Trust me, it's just bad watching it. It's very, very bad. Y'all seem to have liked that Drew McIntyre promo. Interesting. People are saying they're really looking forward to SmackDown. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, people are like, get this man a ticket to SmackDown. No, go ahead and buy me a ticket, y'all. Give me a ticket to SmackDown so I can go see it. I don't even care what seat it is. Just get me a ticket. Who do I think should win the Money in the Bank shows? You will have to find out. Well, I am doing my preview of Money in the Bank. But I do want to wait until Friday. So what we'll do is this. If I do end up going, if someone buys me a ticket and they're all like, hey, here's a ticket, go to SmackDown. So if I do end up going, what will end up happening more than likely is I'll be going there live, coming back, and then the stream will be late. Like late for a very important date. No, I'm joking. But yeah, it'll be later on that night, and then I'll do a preview of Money in the Bank, and during that show you'll get my picks. Oh man, I if I can be completely honest with you, like honest to God, this show, I think the crowd's gonna be hot for the show, but I think the outcomes are gonna be fucking garbage. You already, man, the Money in the Bank, I'm very concerned about the Money in the Bank winners. I have a feeling that the women's is gonna go to Alexa Bliss. Oh God. Can we not? It's probably gonna go to Alexa Bliss and Drew McIntyre. If it goes to Alexa Bliss, we don't have to worry about Big E winning. Like, it really does. Whoever wins the women's Money in the Bank match, if Alexa Bliss wins it, Big E's not. You know, I don't think we're gonna have two people. Well, hold on for a minute. If I'm gonna be honest with you, if Alexa Bliss wins it, then more than likely, yeah, we'll get Big E winning, because we need one from SmackDown, one from Raw. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. I would love for Liv Morgan to win that Money in the Bank briefcase. Man, tell you what, I would love for Liv Morgan and Big E to win. Those were my picks that I want to win. I don't think they're gonna win, but it'd be nice. I think it's gonna go to Drew and Alexa Bliss, unfortunately. Anyways. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thunderdome's over with. So I will see you guys tomorrow night for NXT, Wednesday for AEW, and then I'll see what I can do about SmackDown Friday. Again, if someone buys me a ticket, I'll go. If no one buys me a ticket, I'll just stay home and watch it, and then I'll come up here and do a preview for Money in the Bank and SmackDown. And then, of course, this Sunday will be Money in the Bank. This Saturday, my birthday. Sorry, y'all. Not going to be here. It's all about me Saturday. I don't got time for wrestling Saturday. So if anything crazy happens Saturday, I won't be up here to talk about it. I'll come up here on Sunday to address it. Saturday is all about me. All about me. Me. Cool? Cool. But yeah, birthday Saturday. Happy birthday to me, I suppose. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's World. Like the video, subscribe. 250 likes is the goal. So, see you guys tomorrow for NXT. Talk to you guys later. Signing off right here in Alyx's World.